Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, their great millstone teacher rule well. Shalom to the 144,000. Those that are sincere, pushing his truth with all diligence and all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be in that number. Hey, it's your brother Tabar Yakonah coming at you with a quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. Slack it. All right. And the spirit just hit me on, the Strait gate, man. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Because the Lord said, enter into the Strait gate. Strait meaning difficulty. All right. Difficulty. So this is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13. It reads, enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So again, strait meaning difficulty. It says, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So to see a whole lot of people, Israelites, and that could be a relative thing, you don't really know what a whole lot means. But, for example, IUIC, okay? They got a whole lot of people, okay? And there's other things that show that this camp is going off, like, for instance, 501c3, charter, which is basically taking advantage of or mingling with powers that be, man, that we preach against. They would probably say something like, hey, man, you could use the world, but don't abuse the world. But see, that's a muzzle right there, man. These 501c3s have it's a gag order. They have stipulations. Especially when you're talking about the realm of spirituality or religion or whatever we want to call it. So, these guys, they're not pushing out. First of all, they don't deal with the true name of the Lord, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And they're just waxing worse and worse, man. They're a carnal bunch. They're all about appearances, vain. The cup looks good on the outside, but inside it's filthy, man. Meaning, on a spiritual level, they don't have it. Okay. But so that's an example of a broad way, man. There's a lot of people that get down with that group because it promotes a quote, pretty way, man, a beautiful way. There's countless stories just in the world that show you about that lesson, that moral lesson of, don't get down with the people that are vain. It's just, I don't know. For me, it's very plain, but for some people, not so much, I guess. So it says that leadeth to destruction. So you go with these folks, eventually you're going to be led to destruction, all right, because they don't have the way. It says, and many there be which go in thereat. A lot of people going that way because, verse 14, Matthew 7 and 14, because strait is the gate, strait meaning difficult, level of difficulty, all right, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. Right, so if you're going to get life, and we're talking about everlasting life, you think the way is going to be easy and, you're gonna party your way to the kingdom? No, man, it's gonna be hard, man. We're at the end times, man, right? The end times. Salakia. We're at the end times. Whenever you see anything about the end times, what they say, man? Oh, destruction. Oh, Armageddon. Oh, war. And that's right. That's true, man. Salakia. That's true. Jacob's trouble, sedition amongst men. Are we not seeing that right now? Okay. So hey, that's true, man. Everybody can feel it. The love of many waxing cold. Shit ain't the same like it used to be. What is this? How does the scripture say about how the grinders shall cease? All the music and all the bread and circus, all that shit is coming to an end. Yeah, people are being lulled. People are being pacified by certain means of things like NFL and gladiatorial games and stupid shit like that. But it ain't nothing like how when I was coming up, the feeling. It's a whole different feeling on America, Babylon the Great. This place is going down, man. And if you don't believe that, it's at least entering into a whole new realm, a whole new, it's a whole new channel, man. Somebody done changed the channel. So, right there, you got to get up to date. You got to figure out what's going on, and things are moving in a spiritual manner, man. Really, the power is moving toward spiritual means. The scriptures speak on how carnality is enmity with the Most High, man. And the scriptures also speak on how Esau is the end of the world, him being the carnal vessel, the ultimate carnal vessel. Esau is the so-called white man, him being the carnal vessel. That one that vessel that's all about the flesh and you can always figure something out by way of just digging into it carnally. Like, oh, that individual died. There's a reason why he died. Let's exhume his body and do a autopsy. When the scriptures say the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the author of death or controls life and death. Okay? Roughly paraphrasing, all right? So the Lord did that. So there's nothing you can do to turn it. You might find some shit. Oh man, he had cancer. But who the fuck gave him cancer? How the hell did he get the cancer? You keep digging and digging, and scientists have done this, man. They go deeper and deeper into that rabbit hole, and they find out, damn, that shit really wasn't supposed to happen. Or how does this happen? According to our laws, this shouldn't happen. Well, that's the Lord. The Lord will bug your ass out sitting there trying to find out his ways. The scriptures speak on how the Lord's ways are not our ways, man. You see? But Esau being a carnal man, a crazy, carnal, scriptures speak on how his spirit is not upright in him. He's going to, what he gonna do? He's just gonna keep going down that rabbit hole, man. Because he's a Shashua, which is Esau. Hebrew for Esau, Ishashua. Wasted away is he. He wasted away. Wasted meaning death. You see it in his pigment. He has the mark of death on him, which is he has no pigment. The so-called white man, all right? That's a play on words, man. He's not white, he's red. But anyways, verse 15, Matthew 7 and 15. Beware of the false prophets. So beware of false prophets. There's plenty of false prophets out here, especially the Christians. And there's a lot of Israelite false prophets, man. We just mentioned one in the beginning of this lesson. It says, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Right. Right. They want your money. They want your time. They want your resources. They want your energy. Verse 16, ye shall know them by their fruits. You can see them and you can tell what time it is with them. All right. It says, do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. So, Salakia. So all right, we got this guy over here. Hey. How you doing, officer?
All right. The reason why you parked here?
Work here.
You work here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you a contractor?
No, I work.
Wait, where? All right, you got your PIV card with you?
Yeah, I do.